I put on with LBC. I put on with LBC. Yeah, I put on with LBC. Over LBC. I put on with LBC. Over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's a wave we ride. I've been grinding through the night, while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put on for LBC, over LBC. I put on for LBC, over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put on for LBC, over LBC. I put on for LBC, over LBC. From the charts to the stage, man, you know who it be. It's that Lunar Beaches fam putting on endlessly.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto. We ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. Thank you for joining me this evening. It is Monday, December 1st, 2025. Thank you all for being here. 10:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have a very bad habit of looking at myself when I speak instead of looking at you when I speak. And I don't know how to fix that. I've been streaming for a while, and it's still an ongoing issue. Never mind the hair. First of all, I forgot my hat. Second of all, I need a haircut. It is what it is. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing well. Hope you had an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep and Monday since we last seen each other. Bitcoin got another dip today. It's taken it all back over the last 12 hours. Well, maybe, yeah, it's 11 hours. So, what does that mean? I don't know. But I think generally there's more downside coming, and I'll show you guys why tonight. But first, what's going on, Wave Riders? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and say good evening to the chat. What's going on? Alexandra G, Mod Boss, Mod Queen, Mod God. Thank you for pinning the Discord link in the chat. It's somewhere in here. This doesn't show. This shows real-time data. It doesn't. I can't scroll it, which is fine. But hey, how y'all doing? Thank you for being here, Alexander G, and pinning that Discord link in the chat. Do greatly appreciate you for doing that every single night. What's going on? Johnny December, thank you for being here, a.k.a. the Inked Pirate. What's going on? What's going on? Maybe a Band-Aid. Thank you for being here. I got the mods in the house. What's going on, mods? All set, fam in the house. What's going on? Thank you for being here. Duality C, not of this world. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? J. Aura in the house. What's going on? All set. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Throwing in metal horns as always. And that's it right now. I see we're getting a raid from Trade Intuition. What's going on? The Bingo Bango fam, how y'all doing? Thank you for being here. Good evening. Good evening, Joe. My guy, thank you for being here. Let's go to the charts. Let's turn this stuff off real quick. So I had this crazy idea to draw a curve on here. Why? Well, just to see things. Just to see things. Because that's what I do. I like to see things. And I was like, that's interesting. Pretty nice little curvature there. Let's flip it. I was like, oh boy. Oh boy. What do we have over here? That I've been talking about for months now. Relatively equal highs. Inverted chart. Relatively equal lows. What do we say about relatively equal highs and relatively equal lows? They love to get taken out. And let me tell you, this price action is looking like it's trying to get up to that level in particular. Of course, let's see, we've got an order block here. It looks like it wants to get up there and sweep that level. That's what it looks like to me. Now, typically, if I'm looking at a chart that looks like this, I'm thinking, oh, engineered liquidity to the upside, SFP of the high, run it back down. That's how I typically view that chart, or that structure. Typically doesn't always play out like that, but if it did, that means upside. Now, I know a lot of people, including myself, understand that 74K is a high time frame structural low that if you break, it makes it much more likely that we see continuation to the downside. And what we could see is a fake out of sorts. We push down, and then we go on our bear market rally, our retracement rally, getting into the, your retracement levels, your 618, your 786. And then from there, it's typically lights out. Add some flavor. Shouldn't be too loud, but if it is, let me know in the chat, please. Into my sound.
Yo, we don't chase height.
Why did my sound
We
die?
trace lines.
That was weird.
Break structure, divine signs. Macro meets micro.
That was really weird. I have no idea what happened. It just like went dead. The audio just stopped. I looked over and I was like, wait, what's going on? And then the music got really loud. It's like it reset somehow. But anyways, yeah, watching these lows here. So I think there's a good chance we take those out. Now the question is going to be when? What comes first? What comes first? Do we take out the lows and then the retracement rally, or do we do the retracement rally and then take out the lows? That's really the only question I have, is which one comes first, the chicken or the egg? So that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm waiting for. Go ahead and turn on some order blocks. Wow, that's your daily order blocks? Okay. All right, so let's see. The top side of this order block is sitting at about 85,669. The midpoint sitting at about 84,480. We do have some somewhat relatively equal lows in here. Now on the 4 hour, I did notice that we have a gap here. I ran a blender. This 4 hour fair value gap. I wonder if we can get a more solid one. 6 hour, 8 hour, 12 hour. There's no wick on this one at all. That's because this candle opened up and just went down. We do have an order block up here at 91.88, 91,000, or actually 91. Let's go to the low. 91 even. So we've got the previous day high up here at 90,377. So these are just going to be levels to watch. And you can see we did come down and sweep the previous week low and have closed multiple, a couple of candles above it on the 4 hour. We did get a 4 hour close below this low. And then we started to push up. So I'd just be concerned that, maybe we wick the order block, come down, sweep more these lows over here and this low. And then we'll see what we can do from there. And this might turn into an exaggerated bear flag, maybe. Maybe not exaggerated, but a higher time frame bear flag type deal before it comes down. Something like that. So key thing is look for it. Ooh. Look for reactions at these levels. Whichever ones we touch first, check the reactions and then see what you do from there. Came for the alpha and friendship. What's going on? Army Piper, my guy. How you doing, brother? Thank you for being here. We also got Melissa One Love, LBC OG in the house. What's going on? Thank you for being here. You all are amazing. Thank you for smashing up the likes. And yeah. So right now we're getting a rejection of that 4 hour fair value gap. And let me go over here. There we go. There's only about 45 minutes left of this 4 hour FVG. Now, if it is to close right here, I was telling you guys just last week about how I like 3 candle structures for your fair value gaps. They're all 3 candle structures, but that look very similar to this. The body is below the candle 2's wick. So if it gets a close below that, then that'll be confirmed as a consolidation candle. and then we look for it to come down into the FEG. We did sweep an internal high, so I'd look for price to come down into that fair value gap, and then I'll go down to the 15-minute, see what we've got down here on the 15. Anything that we can play off of. Not quite. Don't really see anything. And we do have this block here. Anytime I see consecutive candles like this, up and down, that's I mean, if you think of a block of orders, what looks more like a block of orders than that? So I'll look for something like that, come down, internal, sweep all these internal lows, and then look for a shift in the market structure on the lower time frames, go down into 5. So maybe come down to a 5-minute order block. Don't really want to slip through that fair value gap. I'd rather us get at least no candle body close below the middle point of that fair value gap. That's really key. So getting a bounce off of that 5-minute order block would be nice. Now again, if this does turn into a bounce, it will likely, or can't say it'll likely be short-lived, because we do have areas of liquidity to the upside that we can get to, right? Also, shout out to Chart Prime. Amazing indicators. Totally radical wave riders. Totally radical, bruh. What's going on, Mike Volmer? Mod King. You keep showing up, I might have to make you a mod. We'll see. I saw you, I think Piper made you a mod. Congrats, Mike, on that. Yeah, swept all those lows. That looks good. Came down into this demand. I would just be careful in case we do reject this high time frame fair value gap. Tuesday likes to set the low of the week. Oftentimes. Therefore, we do have the previous day low, so we can come down and sweep. We do have internal lows over here, relatively equal. We've got this order block here, midpoint right here. I like that. I would prefer... It's not really about preference. It's about taking what the market gives you. Look at this. This runs. What I just drew out here goes till December 20th. How nasty would that be? Kind of nasty. Real nasty. Yes, of course. Where'd everybody going? I've lost 4 subs or viewers. Not really paying attention. Tomorrow. Well, the problem, I keep wanting to do live trading, and then I keep being reminded how just god awfully slow Asia is. It's usually just ranging. Usually you don't get a move until London opens at 3 a.m. There we go. Can we just fast forward to the relief rally that gives people a second chance to exit with dignity and then dump to the market bottom about 40 to 50K so I can buy about 7 Bitcoin? No. We can't do that. It would be nice, but it's not an option. So basically what I'm laying out here is potentially inverse head and shoulders. think we were looking at this last night. That almost gets you up to that previous day high. If you take this run up here, or just take this, this range low. Just go ahead and put that on there. You do get to that range low on that move. Looks decent. Oh, we're getting a move. Everything's kind of pointing down right now. Money flow is right at the zero line, crossing over. It's red. You can't see it, but it's red. Trend fusion trending to the downside. You can already see the money flows come out. Volume matrix. I added. So they've added some new things to this indicator. Kind of goated. They've got the diamond shift. It's basically a reversal indicator. Money flow divergence. I was looking on the chart. Oh wait, that's right. I think it's just the yellow dots. Or no, is that the VWAP divergence? Let's see. Or VWAP overbought and oversold. They added this. This is new, I think. I don't remember seeing it. Maybe this one was just the arrows. VWAP, overbought, oversold. Where are you at? Yeah, ocean's crashing. Turn on your true 7. Just adds so much more noise. That's why I don't have it on. When I'm on mobile. Yeah, true 7 is pointing down as well. I mean, everything's pointing down right now. It's going to do exactly how I was thinking. Probably move down to this this order block. We'll see if we can get a reaction here at 85,845. If it can slice through that, and it'll get down to that 85,521. And then we'll see if we can get a bounce in the little market structure shift. Something like this. You move down. Maybe a small reaction off of that. Come down. Come up. And I just right clicked and it's going to delete. Dang it. Come down. Come up. Sweep. Take that high, the internal high. Pull back. And then continue to the upside. That's what I'm thinking. Then you'll see a pullback. If you want to wait, this is the best, probably the more confirmation. You get the more of a reversal. You put in a higher low and a higher high, and then you're getting a pullback into a pool of liquidity, whatever it is, order block, fair value gap, whatever it is. When I see things break, when I see highs break, I really want to see a strong move that creates a fair value gap. That's what I prefer to see. So if I'm going to do a break of structure, I want that break of structure to give me a fair value gap. Then I wait for price to come back to that fair value gap. That's where I fire off the long, put your stop below the low, and let it go to target, taking profit along the way. Didn't realize it until my oldest told me he couldn't tell what was going on with my charts. That's why I changed all my colors. You shouldn't use green and red. Red and green, colorblind people can't see ish. Well, Well, they're not going to be able to see anything for a month. Because my whole chart's green and red, and I plan on keeping it that way. Why are you trading if you're colorblind? Are you colorblind, Piper? QNT. Thank you. Finally, someone talking about something other than Bitcoin. It's the most common colorblind type. Nope. Not colorblind. Is quant looking strong? Questionable. Sunday, 11 a.m. So just put in that previous weekly high. That's the previous week low. So that's last week's range. We are in the premium zone of that range, above 50% of the range. I'd be careful of a sweep. Remember what I was telling you about the Bitcoin chart inverted? How it looks like this going to the upside. And then usually you take the high and then you come down and run all those lows. Or at least all of these lows. Let's go down to the 1 hour. I want to see something. There is no second best. Bitcoin, there is no second best. Correct. Thing is, your money flows in the red. It's on the 1 hour. You got an overbought signal. Is this the flamingo? You've got the flamingo pattern. I don't know how they look. The broke neck. Got the old broke neck pattern. There we go. Now, the reason why I don't really like this is because we have all these lows over here. I don't really care for that. But I know a lot of people, let's see, that probably see that. All these candles in here. I mean, we do have an order block over here, so you could see a mini bounce. Could see a bounce come down here, get a bounce. Maybe it even gets up to that order block up there, but probably take profit there on a bounce. Definitely at the previous day low. That'd be a nice take profit at that high. This doesn't really look like something that would man, this structure just sucks. That's why I'm just kind of like, ugh. But this looks like it's gonna ABC. That's what it looks like to me. Equal lows. Equal lows. Lows. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. It don't look good to me. It might want to take the high real quick, but it doesn't necessarily have to. That and Tulsa King are my current series I'm loving. Mike Piper, yes, I love it. One of the best shows ever. Anyone else watching Landman? Epic series. No, I've heard a lot of people talking about it, but I haven't watched it. Which one is that one? Is that the Billy Bob Thornton one? What is that one? It's also, obviously, it looks like a head and shoulders. Now, the right shoulder is above the left. So it's more, those usually aren't going to play out the full target. Let's see where a full target would get us, though. Let's just say we broke down here. I mean, that does get us down to this order block. What if it took its time? What if it did this? That's what I feel like it's going to do. Lots of sellers up here. Yep, that's the one. Okay. Yeah, I saw a clip about it once. He was talking about something about how the whole climate change thing is BS. And how they use like whatever. They got to use all this oil to just run this stuff. Whatever it was. All I know is that it sounded like Exxon propaganda to me. Who knows? Who knows? Now, this could create a fair value gap. However, did not take the high. So, that's the thing. If this ends up creating a fair value gap, but the candle continues higher, or the price continues higher, does not revisit that, it will want to revisit that later and probably slice right through it. Because this does look like coming down to bounce off of demand, go back up into supply at your order block. That way it can run the fuel, it can grab the fuel that it needs to push down lower. And then that would give us a pretty nice, that actually take out that low. So this would actually be an extended wave, if you will, here. And if you get that extended wave, then now you're looking at the chance of a 5-wave crash, which is probably more probable than not. Now we are holding these highs, so we may have flipped support or resistance into support. I just see a lot of imbalance down here that might want to get taken, at least tapped into, before continuation. Go ahead and wrap up an ABC correction and then get going. Plus it's quant, it's not exactly Bitcoin, so breaking levels, I mean, even Bitcoin does it because even Bitcoin is still a volatile asset. But when it comes to altcoins, they're even more volatile, so levels tend to not get as respect. That's why it's best to do your, in my opinion, not financial advice, it's best to trade altcoins on higher time frames, like weekly, daily, 4 hour. Because at least on that, then, my demand is probably on a daily deal, on a daily time frame, is going to be more of a strong level. October 10th came right down to that level. But look at the gains you could have made just buying, well, maybe not so much this one. I mean, you did come down, you popped out, you came back down, and you popped out, and then you went. But price came back down to it and got a nice bounce again. I mean, you're looking at 99% to come up to take out these equal highs. all the way over here. I mean, you get over 100% from that demand to the top there, putting your stop below the low, and you're risking 22%. So you got to do your math on what you're willing to put on that. But once you start getting going, then you can move your stop loss to entry and take profit along the way, of course, as always. But yeah, because they are so volatile, you gotta do the high time frames on those things, in my opinion. What's going on, Jay Violet? I mean, I know there's people that out there sniping stuff on these altcoins, but I think it's a lot easier to do the scalping if the altcoin has a lot of usage, a lot of volume. Something like a Solana. It's much easier to trade this one on a lower time frames. Wow. Is Solana trading like a stock? Because I see a few different patterns in here that have played. Look at that. Pretty close. I mean, it ended up getting there. From the high, it cut all the way down there to the T. Wow. Just those two patterns. And they say patterns don't work. They play out a lot more on the 4 hour, okay? Just look, if you're drawing bull flags or bear flags or patterns on like a 3 minute, God bless you, but that ain't it, fam. That is not it. Please do not do that. Facts, it's nearly mirroring BTC, I think. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, BTC, I think Bitcoin has also had some nice patterns playing out in here. Nice little bear flag here, so you can see. And people, that's one thing that trips people up with pattern trading. And I know it trips people up because it tripped me up. Is everybody wants to try and get the lows and highs perfect. But that's just not how it works. Looks good to me, but you know, if I see this short-term bounce that's really close to that, doesn't have to. What you want to make sure is that you are connecting lows to highs. That's kind of the most important thing, in my opinion. What do I mean by that? So I went to, when I have price coming down and I hit a low and I come up and I hit a high and I come down and create another low, I want to break this high. Well, I mean, you can have your little triangles if you want. I'm just not a fan of triangles all that much, but you come up here to the top and then you come down. But the point is, I want to connect. I want the lows and highs that are touching each other, connecting my resistance and my support levels, touching them. If that makes sense. I'm trying to think of a scenario where that didn't quite work out. Can't think of one. But this is a nice three-wave move. Again, three-wave moves are corrective. Then you've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you push to the downside. Also, look at this. When you break, this is the breakout, right? So you get your breakout. Let's go to the 15. How to pattern trade in 15 minutes or less. It's super simple. Just follow the rules. Then you see the pullback and the rejection of the low, another retrace, and then another rejection. Now, once you get the first rejection and bullish or bearish engulfing candle, then that's a good time to put that short in. Stop above the high. You can aim for the low, or you can aim for the measured move, which played out. Where am I? High to low. Now this is the more aggressive measured move. Bit more conservative measured move right here, going from the last high before the breakdown. And the most conservative move is going from the local high, the swing high, to the breakdown. That's the super conservative move. But that gets you a 3.4 to 1. That other one gets you about a 6 to 1. And that last one gets you about a 9 to 1-ish. So the key thing is each one of those is a take profit point. And then you have to get all the way out on your measured move. Just get it out. Just get out. Doesn't matter. Stop thinking, oh, what if it goes lower? No. Nope. Hits target, you get out. Period. Lock in your gains. Lock in your profits. You will feel a lot worse losing money than you ever will at the chance of making more money, of missing a chance to make more money. You will always feel worse losing money. All set. How's the laser printing? What? What are we saying LMAO to? All set. Take your paper and on to the next. Yeah, there you go. That's the one. So, yeah, I would look for pretty much this move is what I'm kind of looking for here on Bitcoin, getting back up to this range here and then seeing what happens from there. I would expect a rejection. ETH still being dumb. Close above the midpoint of this FVG. Yep, close above the midpoint. Kind of creating an FVG. If this closes like this in the next 15 minutes, it'll create that nice consolidation FVG. Yeah, I think we should see a move to the upside to this supply zone. And then we'll go from there, see what happens. That's what I'm thinking right now. There's a chance we sweep these lows before we go up, but right now, the way this is set up, the only issue with this one, particularly on ETH, well, just because it's a problem now doesn't mean we won't come back for it later. Like, I don't think it'll be a full-on reversal. So, it might actually work. It might actually play out. What are we doing, Russell? Oops, something went wrong. This tab crashed. Why? Why are you crashing? Screeners. I said we would do this today. Long's printing a tad though. LOL. I'm on the 2 minute. Oh. Yeah, short pending for sure. No symbols to match my criteria. Entire world? Oh, I'm on stocks. Jesus. Volume. Who's owning in volume? USDT. Imagine that. Sort and descending. Ethereum. Tether Gold. 16 billion. My goodness. USDC 15. Solana 5.15 billion. XRP 4.64 billion in volume. Jeez. Is this 24 hours? I'm going to guess this is 24 hours. 122 billion. That's wild. Is this volume, market cap, rank, category? Oh, there it is. 24 hour. Okay. First digital USD. I guess that's a stable coin. Is that the World Liberty Financial POS? Meta Arena? What is that even? 2.9 billion. Let's take a look. BTC and Army Piper's AI data center stock picks for the win. Hey, yeah, that's the one. LOL, most of my crypto is in USDC/T. I don't even know what that means. Oh, USDC/USDT. Gotcha. Meta Arena. BNB. It's a crypto game? It sounded like a crypto game. Loading slow as heck. Some medieval stuff. I'm sorry, but not very medieval. Unless maybe a fairy, a priest. Okay. Possesses powerful healing abilities. Yeah, that's what I thought. Some kind of fairy. Eileen Field. Yeah. Nerd-ish. This almost looks like something I would play, honestly. I like RPGs, especially like medieval stuff. I kind of like that. I'm nerdy like that. I'm not a gamer though. I used to be. I just don't have time for it, man. NFTs, of course. Empowering developers and players. Oh, it's on mobile. Meta Arena is a comprehensive platform designed to empower developers and players alike. Its mission is to facilitate the development of AAA blockchain games with minimal barriers while ensuring a seamless and immersive gaming experience. Create new wallet. Coinbase wallet. Oh, I guess that's attached to it. You can connect it. Connect your base wallet to it. Where's gameplay? None. Meta Arena 2024. Okay. All the stuff. Sovereign rollup. Server sharding. They sharding their pants. Data compatibility. Custom network. Yeah. But this got 3 billion in volume. 2.67 or 76, 67, 76, 67. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know, man. What if I haven't looked at the gaming. Let's see. Can I guess I'll have to go to Coin Market Crap. Do I care about trending? Golly, we're still in extreme fear, yo. 16. Average crypto RSI is 36. All season is nowhere in sight. You said 85 and I said 84. Yeah. Me, 84.5. Who are you talking to? I'll say you talking to me? Did I call 84K? I honestly don't remember what I call and what I don't. Let's see. This is trending. Let's go to cryptocurrencies categories. There we go. Oh. Memes, Solana ecosystem, gaming. I was tripping. I think he did. Yeah. The three of us said downside yesterday. Well, there you go. I think every pump should be treated with skepticism. Okay, I said it. I've said it last week, 2 weeks ago. Just almost. I mean, if you would have just shorted every single pump, you probably would have been making bank on this whole move down. Like, all right. So we got render at the top. Let's go to 24 hour. Let's see. Echelon Prime up 50%. Yeah, from where though? Veracity, Baby Shark Universe. Well, I mean, if you guys knew how much these kids love freaking Baby Shark, it's ridiculous. Gaming, at least for a good bit, a good nice little chunk. Seeing a little positive today. Not too much, but a little bit. Was trying to see if gaming was picking up any kind of volume. I wonder. Lower highs and lower lows. There you go. You boys need sleep. Yeah, I do. I'm over here fighting back yawns. sector. One week return buckets. Where? Sector performance. Here we go. Meme, DeFi, gaming. Oof. Nah. Nah. It's not showing any kind of strength. Something over here showing some kind of strength. Memes? Of course. I mean, not really like strength, but let's does it go higher? Can we go to the 1 month? How are memes holding up better than the rest of the market? I just don't get it. Oh wait, that's DeFi. Oh, thank God. Where's the memes? There's the green is the memes. Okay, so DeFi is actually 1 inch, Jupe, Uni, Aave. Gaming's at the bottom for over the last month. Yeah, wouldn't say that's exactly, and it didn't even, I mean, compared to your layer 2s and your DeFi and your AI, DeFi and layer 2s have been holding up the best, it looks like. Interesting. Market volume dying. Open interest is cleaned out. Should be anyway. Let's check it. I think my short is cooked. Maybe. Look, it's yeah, it's looking a little cooked. How do I close this? Why is this even popping up? Get out of here. What the heck? Where's my indicators, bro? Are you not logged in? Thank you. All right, open interest. Pretty low. Almost down to the October 10th lows. Also getting a little bit of a bullish divergence here on our open interest. It's interesting. Open interest going down. Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh. Yeah, we're getting some shorts being liquidated right now. Look, open interest pushing down as price is trying to move to the upside. Price moving to the upside, open interest. So you've got shorts covering, either people closing out their shorts, or maybe they shorted this top here, closing out their shorts before they get stopped out. People that are asleep or still sticking by their rules, having their stops up here, might get wiped. We've got some bullish delta going on in here as well, both on our coins, on our spot and our aggregated coins. Yeah, we might not get that pullback, yo. How lame is that? Oh, don't tell me it was a 1 hour. Okay. Okay, so we ended up closing above that. Well, in the first minute, we've gotten a little pop here of the new 4-hour. All right, so we did create this FVG. Looks like we got a move up, man, above the high. We were giving ourselves a consolidation candle. It's a little bit more of a consolidation candle. Let's go to the 1 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. Okay, so the 1 hour, we did see this fair value gap. I know it's my time, but whatever. We did see this fair value gap form, and we did see this level hold. Now, we did also, though, however, create equal lows. Equal lows right inside of a 1 hour FVG as well. So just more of a reason to come back down here later. Let's see, from swing high to swing low. What? Swing high to swing low. Okay, we do have a 786 right up there as well. So we got the previous day high. We've got a measured move. We've got the bottom end of this range, this consolidation range, distribution range, supply, all sitting right here at this zone. So basically above 90K. Shorting 90K might not be a bad idea. Not financial advice. Do your own research. Learn how to trade. Join the Discord, and I will do my best to teach you. All you got to do is ask questions. Not very reliable when it comes to just posting random things. I try to all the time, but I'm almost coin operated. You know, you got to feed me the questions in order for me to know exactly what you're looking for. And that's pretty much, I mean, that's probably how it should be, because I have no idea how far anybody is along in their trading journeys. So I'd like to meet you where you are, and then we can go from there. If you just want to talk trading, join the Discord for that as well. I'd love to do that as well. A lot of folks in my community have jobs and are busy, so I get that. I get why a lot of people don't really talk a whole lot. Of course, I go to a lot of Discords, and people just, I don't know, I just don't see a whole lot of talking in pretty much anybody's Discord. I see more in Alex's than probably other places, but outside of that, I mean, most people just don't use Discord, man. That's just pretty much it. But it is a great place to put all your ideas and trades, and you have your communities and stuff, all that. Yeah. Be interesting if we did come up here to 91. So, I mean, you could have two potential entries here if you want to split them up. Got that one, and then this one. Aiming for the low. That's what I'll be looking for. I still think there's a chance that we'll come down here, run for that fair value gap and those equal lows before making the run up here. And then we'll see if it wants to give us another push, and then something like that, more downside. Name of the stream. All right, guys, thank you all for joining me this evening. I do greatly appreciate you. If you wouldn't mind giving the stream a thumbs up, hitting that subscribe if you are new and you want to learn about trading and charting and market stuff in general. I mean, we go over everything. I mean, you can see I'm kind of I try to stick to mostly Bitcoin. I will look at alts. I will look at the Nasdaq and other stuff. I didn't tonight. USDT. I mean, I look at all the charts. I just don't do so much of altcoins, and I don't really do a whole lot of individual stocks right now. I still need to build out I just still need to build out a watch list for that, but different watch list for that for like different sectors. But we'll get into it. You know, the thing about this whole investing and trading and all that stuff is that once you're in it, if you wanna stay in it, it's like a lifetime thing. So I got all the time in the world. Well, who knows? You might die tomorrow, but hope not. But you never know. But theoretically, I have the rest of my life ahead of me to worry about it. So to get it all built out. And you know what? That might not happen until my newborn is like able to walk and do stuff on his own. Who knows? Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. As always, I do greatly appreciate it. I hope to see you all. I will see you all tomorrow in the chats, in the Discord, all that stuff. Oh yeah, also JR's been posting trades in my Discord, in the crypto trading channel. Nobody's paying attention. He's just banging out trades. But if you're looking for some potential setups, it's not financial advice. But I got a guy that's just kind of just posting stuff. So, there you go. Thank you for smashing a like, Melissa. It's okay. Not everyone remembers. But all right, guys. That's going to be it for tonight. Thank you all. And I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Mad love. God bless. Ride the waves. Peace out. Bye.
Mod queen, mod boss, hold the line. Alexandra, kick your G, power redefined. Melissa, one love, kindness in the storm. J Rizzle strikes, crypto artist born. Duality, see, not of this world. Alien truths in the waves unfurled. Jesus saves, blessings light the path. Heart throws the horns, thunder in the blast. Maybe a band-aid, rhythm breaks the cage. All set, grinding, eat the charge with rage. Kelly the caliphate stomps through the hate. Together we rise, together we shake. We wave riders, we ride or we fall. Wave riders, united we come through fire. The shadows will always remain. Ride on the wave, let it carry our name. In midnight echoes neon in the sky. Future in our veins, we were born to defy. Silent in the build, then the break comes loud. Wave riders forever, we stand unbowed. Legends on the crest never fade away. Crypto tide rising, we seize the day. Deep in the current, we bend but don't break. Together we rise, together we quake. We wave riders, we ride or we fall. Wave riders, united we come through fire. The shadows will always remain. Ride on the wave, let it carry our name. We wave riders, wave riders.
Riders.
Sounds of the charts when the candles breathe. A shadow moves with purpose underneath the screen. Whispers of resistance, echoes of the trend. He strikes with perfect timing, again and again. Ninja art of crypto, vanish in the FUD. Flash through the signals, slicing through the mud. Hidden in the volume, patient in the fight. He rides the waves of chaos, then fades into the night. No capes, no hype, just charts in the mist. Slipping through the market with a vengeance in his fist. No mercy for the greedy, no fear of the fall. He sees the traps they set and walks right through them all. No capes, no hype, just charts in the mist. Slipping through the market with a vengeance in his fist. No mercy for the greedy, no fear of the fall. He sees the traps they set and walks right through them all. Ninja art of crypto, silence in the storm. FEG assassin where the smart money's born. Signals like shurikens, mind like a blade. This is JR's dojo, where legends are made.